Good day. Today's fire is for removing blockages on our heart. For example, like a broken heart, healing wounds, removing fear and disbelief so that we can receive all of our blessings. There's a specific log in there that represents that, and I'm trying really hard to make sure it burns up all the way today. And I have my little owl here. He's passed, but he's beautiful, and I like to share him. And we're looking for wisdom, so I brought him out today. I'm going to do a reading, and hopefully I'll be able to see all the cards. A lot of my friends are astrologists. I'm not. They're on 12/12/18. Jupiter entered into a new 12-year cycle. And there was some really great stuff I saw online from Kalima, Kevin, and Autumn specifically. But so I'm not even going to try to speak to the astrology on it. Just going to do my reading. This is to help us understand from the spirits that are communing with us and welcomed here today through the shamanic work that I do. What are we trying to accomplish on this new Jupiter 12-year cycle journey? We're always doing so many different journeys because each planet is influencing us in a different way, and we have our own missions and hopes as well. It's not completely governed by the stars and the planets, but this is just one journey. And so when I speak of I'm speaking of the journeyer. You know, typically the journeyer is on our hero's journey, seeking something. And when I talk of you, I'm talking of the companion who is with the journeyer. So the first card I'm pulling is for who am I on this journey through this 12-year Jupiter cycle. Spirit of initiation. It's upside down. So that might be one of the blocks that we're working to remove. Looks like he's kind of in the stars, actually. So maybe creating new forms of initiation. Next card is who are you? Who is the companion to the journeyer? This card fell out. Ancestor of exile. Which kind of makes sense. I mean, because we're talking about removing blocks and healing broken hearts. And if you were exiled from a person or a place, that might make you feel a little broken, make you feel like you don't deserve something. So, that falls in line. I'll show you the full reading when we're done. Okay. What are we seeking on this journey? Personally, I don't like seeking. I like to try to transcend seeking, but that's part of the next question. So, what are we seeking? No cards falling out, so I'm going to knock it. 1, 2, 3. What are we seeking? Honor. And it's blocked. So, that's another block we're removing. Honoring ourselves, probably. Next question. What resource should we call on to transcend the need to seek anything? Ancestor of Hope, another block. Have hope. Have hope. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dreams. What force is governing the flow of this journey? Dancer of Beginnings, again blocked. So this fire is removing a lot of blocks. The block on the Spirit of Initiation, the block on Hunter of Honor, the block on Ancestor of Hope, and the block on Dancer of Beginnings. So it all makes a lot of sense. I feel like building new traditions and honoring it even if it doesn't make sense to other people. Having hope and faith in ourselves, and joyfully dancing in those new beginnings. Sometimes those new beginnings are a little scary. The changes are a little scary. Letting go of old ways and old programming, either programming you've created, disbeliefs, beliefs, programming that the system's created. So new beginnings to all of that. Next question. What do we collectively wish to manifest? Is that right? I feel like I'm missing a question. One, two, three, four, five. What do we collectively wish to manifest? Dancer of Inspiration. I want to be inspired. I don't know about you, but I want to be inspired. Just checking to see if there's something I'm missing. Okay. I'm going to ask, what truth are we ready to realize collectively, the collective consciousness? What are we ready to upgrade to? What truth are we ready to realize? The journeyer, upside down. That's interesting. Maybe that the journeyer I'm going to let you think on what you believe that means. The truth in the journeyer. I want to say a little about how, like I said, I don't like the idea that the journeyer has to seek something or fight something or face something. Like maybe just initiation, new beginnings for that journeyer to have a sense of just being and not needing to actually journey. And just that literally being is the journey instead of doing. I could be wrong though. Next question. What are we resistant to facing on this journey? Dancer of fears, and it's upside down. Are resistant to facing those fears. Just kind of something I've been bringing up through this. Now, I know this is a pre-recorded reading, and I know that I'm doing this for the collective, and that each of you have your own unique thing in mind. But right now, I want you to take a moment, grab a thought, grab a question, grab a seeking something inside yourself. I'm going to pull a card for you. You got it? Boundaries. We are removing these blocks. That's what this fire is for, is removing the blocks and the boundaries. Having healthy boundaries, perhaps. I personally don't have very many. I like it that way. It may or may not be the right thing, but I prefer to just flow. Okay. So this is our reading. Many blessings. May we remove the blocks that stop us from receiving, because ultimately it is us that does that to ourselves. So let it all burn up in the fire. And find your inner wisdom. Again, that was Spirit of Initiation and the Ancestor of Exile, journeying through this new Jupiter 12-year cycle, hunting honor, remembering hope, dancing in new beginnings, dancing for inspiration, to give the journeyer a new story, to face our fears and set our boundaries or remove them.